This is 3 News Daily.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to 3 News Daily on this Tuesday, August 8th. I'm Stephanie Haney. Thank you for being with us for what matters most to you here in Northeast Ohio. And today is a big day in Ohio. It's Ohio's special election on Issue 1. Now, as a reminder, Issue 1 would raise the number of voters needed to change the state's constitution from a simple majority to 60%. So a vote yes means you want it to change to 60%. A vote no means you want it to stay the same, 50% plus 1, which is what it's been since 1912. The polls are open today until 7:30 p.m., so get out there and get your vote in. All right, now in Chester Township, a police officer has been arrested and is accused of sexual battery against a teenager. That officer is also a former school resource officer at West Geauga High School. Crime and Justice correspondent Lydia Sparra has the latest.
Court records show Nicholas James Iacampo was arrested on Sunday for sexual battery. In a news release by the Chester Township Police Chief, he confirms Iacampo works for the department and that a teen made the allegations while Iacampo was on duty. Iacampo was taken into custody by the Lake County Sheriff's Office and charged with a third-degree felony. Iacampo was a football coach at Chardon. He's a patrol officer that filled in as a resource officer last year. In a release, they say the West Geauga Local School District is in communication with the Chester Police Department and will cooperate fully with law enforcement officials as they conduct their investigation. Iacampo's attorney also responding. This allegation was just made, so the focus today was to make sure that Mr. Iacampo was released from custody. Now that he is home, we await the evidence in order to prepare all appropriate defenses.
Now, right now, that officer, who is 29 years old, is on administrative leave pending the outcome of the investigation, and the case has been transferred to Lake County. Now, last night, we received this new video from the Ohio State Highway Patrol, which shows the scene Thursday night when 23-year-old Marquise Banks from Akron was shot while driving south on I-77 in Greene. That's just north of the Akron-Canton Airport. Now, a number of Good Samaritans stopped to help Banks after he crashed, and he died at the hospital. The shooter is still on the loose, and the incident remains under investigation. So anyone with information is asked to please contact the Summit County Sheriff's Office. And in Strongsville, the trial for a teen accused of murder is underway. She was involved in a deadly crash last year when prosecutors say 18-year-old Mackenzie Shirilla, who was 17 at the time of the crash, purposefully drove her Toyota Camry into a building while traveling at more than 100 miles per hour. 19-year-old Davian Flanagan and 20-year-old Dominic Russo were both in the car and pronounced dead at the scene. The prosecution said it plans to present a witness who says they heard Shirilla threaten Russo's life in the weeks before the crash that killed him.
He observed at that time the defendant striking Dominic Russo with both hands, and that he overheard her make a statement, an admissible statement, and she said, "Dominic, I'm going to crash this car."
Now, Shirilla's defense team says she did not crash the car on purpose and that Shirilla was instead being reckless. All right, now to the Guardians and the decision we were waiting on after the big fight at Progressive Field on Saturday night. José Ramirez was suspended by Major League Baseball yesterday for 3 games. Ramirez has appealed that decision, so he played in last night's Guards' loss to the Blue Jays. José and White Sox Tim Anderson exchanged punches, and Anderson was suspended for 6 games, getting a tougher punishment because he initiated the fighting. In total, 6 people involved in the incident were suspended for at least 1 game each, and that includes Guardians manager Terry Francona. Tito served his 1-game suspension last night. Right now, things are looking rough for the Guardians. They've now lost 8 of their last 10 games after last night's 3-1 loss to the Blue Jays. Now in the American League Central Division, Cleveland trails the first-place Minnesota Twins by 5.5 games. All right, thanks for watching today's edition of 3 News Daily. Whether you're watching on WKYC+, YouTube, or Instagram, or listening on your favorite podcast platform, we appreciate you, and we'll be back here tomorrow with more of what matters most to you here in Northeast Ohio. Have a great day, everybody, and get out and vote.